Ooh, oh my joys, man. What an absolute banger of a trade today. Beautiful bottom tick. Took it across 5 lucid accounts. I mean, actually beautiful trade. Just wow. Almost no drawdown straight to TP. Let me just get right into it. Very clean trade. This is what it looks like on ES. I took it on ES, not on Q. It was a 1-1. Almost as all my other trades. And yeah, I'll show NQ and ES because I took it kind of based off both. I was using both to take this trade. So let me just get right into it. Let's go into replay mode off NQ because this whole trade was based off NQ even though I took it on ES. So, going into the day, I honestly didn't expect much from today. We were trading in this tight range. I mean, didn't really expect much. So when we're trading in a range on the higher time frame, it's not clear where we want to go. I just mark out draws to both directions, which in this case we had this hourly swing low right here and then this hourly swing low down here, which is also these untapped 4-hour gaps. So downside, and to the upside we had previous week high and then previous day high. So that's the draws on the day. So now I'm just going to sit on the 5-minute and then wait for some type of obvious displacement in the easier direction, which this is the first candle we get. I actually try to enter a trade to previous day high based off this displacement, but with a protected stop loss, obviously I'm not going to enter a 0.7 hour trade, so I set a limit for 1-to-1, and unfortunately, this trade didn't get tagged in, just barely missed the limit, so that's whatever. But we're still ripping higher. I mean, it's been 10 minutes and we ripped damn near 200 points. Closing way past previous day high, confirming the next draw being previous week high, which on ES is all-time highs actually. It was this draw here. But if I wanted a protected stop loss, like if I were to enter a 1-to-1 based off this trade, my protected stop loss would be at this body low of this candle, and obviously I'm not going to enter 0.3 R, so I set a limit for 1-to-1. But with this type of displacement, I mean, one candle created 100 points. We're most likely not going to get a 50-point retrace. So with that in mind, I took this trade off ES because NQ is leading, it's closer to the draw, but ES is really not that far behind. And I did not need that deep of a retrace to get an entry for 1-to-1 on ES. All I needed was this much of a retrace. So I took this trade on ES, but I was basing it off NQ. So I based it purely off this like very clean displacement on NQ and the fact that we would most likely deliver the previous week high. But I took it on ES because I did not expect NQ to put in that deep of a retrace for me to be able to enter off. So I set a limit for 1-to-1 on ES. Instead, I get tagged in. This is what it looks like. We get tagged in right here. And on NQ, we never got the entry, so I did the right thing by entering on ES. As you can see, we put in a retrace. We barely missed this limit on NQ, but then we do get tagged in on ES. So after NQ took the draw, that's when I went break even on ES, and I was just pretty much hoping that NQ doesn't reject this draw and that it trades past it and that ES could follow through. And that's exactly what happened, where NQ thankfully did not reject this draw and TP ends up getting smacked on ES. So, and yeah, pretty simple trade. Literally just based it off all my other trades. There's a strong draw. We get clean displacement towards it, enter off that clean displacement, rock a wide stop loss based off that displacement, usually off the 5 or 15-minute time frame. The only thing I did different is I entered off the not leading pair just so I could get an entry because I knew we were moving with a lot of volume and that we most likely wouldn't get the entry on the leading pair. Ooh, holy app sesh. And yeah, I just based my trade on ES off of NQ. I managed it based off what NQ was doing. And thankfully, we didn't reject this draw. We closed way past it. So after seeing this 5-minute close on NQ and on ES following through towards the draw, I was pretty confident we would deliver to the draw, and we did. And TP was smashed. Actual freaking beautiful PA today, man. Glad I was able to catch this move because if I didn't take it on ES, I would have gotten so pissed if my limit got edged by 3.5 points on NQ. So W day.